Good morning. Happy April 17th, and welcome back to the Leaf Riders of Wrenwood. And I was unable to upload yesterday. I completely had no time to record, so I apologize for that. So today's video is actually going to have both the 16th and the 17th in it. So, where we had left off is we had searched, well, we had had options for what to do in the aftermath of the fight that we kind of interjected ourselves into between some critters and some insects. And we had the option to search the corpses. We could try to chase after the insects to retrieve some lost or stolen items, or we could try to heal some injured critters that needed urgent attention. We tried to heal the ones that needed attention, but we were unsuccessful. So now let's go ahead and tear this off and see what today, or I guess yesterday, had in store. Okay, so it's Tuesday, April 16th, 2024, which is Tuesday of Stormfall. All right. And it says these young cartographers accidentally strayed into this area while mapping the region. They express their gratitude for your intervention and help and show keen interest in joining you on your adventures. Okay. If you have saved critters written down from earlier, you may hire them for 5 less amber. Gotcha. Okay. So we have some options here. We can hire Ivy Bushtail, who has a health of 4, can give us the student ability, and has a heal 1, a pretty unlikely heal 1, and they cost 20 amber. Or we could hire Sky Featherbeak with a health of 3, has a 50% chance to give us the survivalist ability, and can increase our defense, still pretty unlikely, but more likely than the heal one. Well, I'm going to take Ivy Bushtail because we already have the survivalist ability, and it is true that they do stack. So it's not like it's a waste to get that. But I think having another ability is cooler. So I want that. And a heal one, even if it is incredibly unlikely, I'm still happy enough to have that. So let's go ahead and grab Ivy Bushtail. This was kind of an unexpected thing. That's fun. All right. So Ivy Bushtail up here. Perfect. And let's go back to our page here. Lovely. And we can go over to our party sheet. Lovely. So we now have the student ability, and we have a second healing ability. It triggers on the same thing, which is hearts. Okay. All right, well, that's perfect. That was a pretty quick page, so I don't really mind not having a video just for that. So now let's go ahead and tear this off again. And we have Wednesday, April 17th, 2024, which is Wednesday of Stormfall. And it's John B. of Portland Day. Never heard of that. And it looks like we are continuing to travel to Ardenstone. We have a little bit of the map here. Okay, let's go ahead and read it. Ardenstone is the closest city to the desert, where Eldris claims one of the Guardians resides. Fortunately, it's just a short distance along the road, offering a quick journey. However, you have the option to take an indirect route in hopes of making an unknown discovery. All right, well, we're going to go for that unknown discovery almost certainly. That just sounds interesting. So, we have option A, take the direct route along the road. In that case, we roll a d20 and add wisdom, and we can add the survivalist ability. Or we can take a path through the nearby woods, which is rolling a d20 and adding wisdom, and again, we can use the survivalist ability. We do also have a long rest capability here if we want to use a campfire, and I think we do have like 2 of those left. Yeah. So I'm not going to do that now. I mean, we're at full health. Our party's at full health. There just is the only thing we'd get back is we'd get our Typhoon Fury back, and I don't think it's worth resting just for that. Okay, so I am definitely going to take the path through the nearby woods. So let's go ahead and roll a d20 and add wisdom. Okay, a 9's not great, but it's not the worst. So we are +1 for wisdom, which brings us to a 10. And then because we're a survivalist, that brings us to 12. So we're 12 total. Okay. If the result is between 8 and 14, you decide to pause for a pleasant picnic in the beautiful woods. You must consume one meal ration. Okay. Well, we have plenty of those, so that's fine. So we go down to 4. All right. And a picnic in the woods does sound lovely, so I'm not too upset about that. All right. And then you stumble upon a large bee, buzzing with excitement as it flies around you. Excitement turns to agitation as the bee becomes hostile in its flight patterns. The buzzing intensifies. Something is upsetting the bee. Roll a d20 and add charisma, and it reminds us about the bug tamer ability. All right. So let's do that. Here it is. All right. So d20 add charisma. Okay, a 13. Our charisma, I believe, is 0. Yes, plus 0. So we're at a straight 13, and that works out well. If the result is 13 or more, your calming demeanor reassures the bee of your peaceful intentions. It gradually ceases its buzzing, and it allows you to pass unharmed. Okay, there we go. Well, I would not describe that as the most interesting uh, unknown discovery, but there we go. We had the option to get attacked by a bee, I think. Okay, but we at least got through mostly unscathed. We just had to consume a meal ration, so not too upset about that. And we've arrived, or I think are about to arrive, in Ardenstone, so that's exciting. So we'll see what happens there tomorrow. But until then, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.